they just don't control games. Tottenham are never in control at the moment, right? It's haphazard. And they were 1-0 down, and it was 1 each. They were 2-1 down, it was 2-1. They were 3-2 down, then it was 3-2. They were always chasing. And they managed to get it done. That's kudos for that. But it's almost every time we see them play, it's desperation.
But they're doing it, and they're getting the results, though, aren't they? At the moment,
no, they are. And I said to you, I said they'll beat the rest of the sides out with the real big boys, and I think that's how they'll do it. They can't keep playing like this and beating the bigger boys. I think they'll beat the likes of Leeds and Bournemouth and the Southamptons, and that's what they're doing. They're going a couple of goals down. They did it at Bournemouth and came back. You don't get away with that against the bigger guys. Go on, Jan.
Yeah, and I'm just saying that I've followed. I've seen him live 4 times, and I've had contact after every game for the interviews. I started getting in love with this Tottenham team because you never know what to expect. they're just like unbelievable. Like their manager, your manager, he will stand there contact after a game. They've lost a game, and he will come straight out to me and say, "Oh, I like your shoes. It's the same shoes as I have." Okay, boss, you lost 2-0 against Manchester United, and no, but things like that, I love that. And he's talking about the long-term perspective. He says, "Yeah, I need this club to think long-term perspective. They have to think long-term." And I say, "But what about you, boss? You just contracted the summer." Yes, I understand. You can ask the cameraman about that. I mean, there is something about the coach and everything around Tottenham. You never know what you get. I mean, and then you play Leeds United, who have Jesse March, who is like the circus comes to town. There is so much enthusiasm, there's so much everything. And then the game like this was not very unexpected, was it, boys?
And Rodrigo scored 2 great
goals, weren't they?
He scored some nice goals. Tyler Adams gets sent off for 2 yellows. He actually played well, and it was a little bit frustration at the end. And they're a good side. They're playing for the manager. And yeah, he said after the game it felt, Jesse Marsh, that is, it felt like he'd had his heart ripped out because he'd had the 3 points were there. But the most important thing from his perspective, he's had 2 victories to take a bit of pressure off. He should have got something today. The team are playing for him. I don't know if they'll stay up or not, but boy, they're exciting to watch. As for Tottenham, they're almost like a boxer. It goes into a ring every time they have a fight, and they want to make it the most boring 12-round fight, and they're going to win it on points. And the other boxer comes out, gives them a good old smashing for a round or 2, and then the trainer says to them at the side in the corner, "You need to get your act together and get out there." And they come out fighting, and it's very exciting.
Oh, lovely analogy.
He's Rocky.
But it's haphazard. Bentancur, Kulusevski, quality players back in the side. Richarlison was back, didn't look great, but Leeds should have had a free kick for, was it the opening Tottenham goal?
Yeah, this is interesting. In the equaliser that we saw from Spurs, when I saw this I thought this was going to get chalked off. This is a foul on the goalkeeper. It never did.
No, this is bonkers to me because watch Longley. Longley just barges straight into melee, helped by Richarlison, double teamed on the goalkeeper. I mean, how the hell is that not a free kick? And how the hell can VAR not spot that? I'm all for challenging a goalkeeper.
Right.
When you're going up and he's going up, and I'm sure Jan and Don have done it 100 times, when you're going up and a goalie's going up, but I'm not having 2 players running in and smashing into the goalkeeper when he's trying to punch it. How the hell can that not be a free kick?
It does seem a strange one, and it does kind of tick the clear and obvious box, Jan.
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to say that I think that the goalkeepers are holy cows. So I would go for this one, but it is a clear free kick. And like Craig is saying, how can you sit in this VAR room? You must have been out for lunch, huh? You must have been out for something to eat. I mean, that is so clear and obvious.
Finally, Don, percentage chance Spurs finish top 4.
No.
Stop it! I tell you what, couple of things, Dan. I mean, Jan said there, like you don't know what you're going to get with Tottenham. You do. They go behind because they've gone behind 9 times in the last 15 games. They constantly go behind, so you know what's coming. And then again, you know what's coming because they'll have a reaction. I mean, the one I feel for, Dan, is Jesse Marsh. His head, win or lose, if you win 4-3 or lose 4-3, his head, when he puts it on the pillar at night, must be absolutely spinning because every game that Leeds are involved in is a drama fest. I mean, amazing team to watch. But my goodness, mate, he must be stressed out of his head.
Donald, you didn't answer my question.
Percentage.
Another 25%.
I don't know.
Just give everybody 25.
Keep going.
25.
Keep going with the 25s.
But I just imagine Jesse Marsch when he goes to bed, he will like say, I'm going to bed now, I'm going to lie down, I'm going to do it, I'm going to sleep. So we know what's getting from him.
That's it. Let's just take a look at where Leeds are after that result. They currently sit 14. Some big results when Forest with a victory against Crystal Palace lifts them up the bottom table. Everton, humiliated by Bournemouth, leaves them they're just 1 point above the relegation zone.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.